The year is 2007. Tom Brady and the Patriots are having one of the most amazing regular seasons of all time. They could have become the third NFL team to ever go 15-1, but they didn't. They instead beat the Giants in a bit of a nail-biter to improve their season record to 16-0. And then something happened. Something that will forever be replayed in the annals of NFL history. And then, a few years later, it happened again.
For the Patriots, their season begins and ends at Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands.
Let's meet our protagonists, shall we? The New York Giants. Ahem, the New York Football Giants. Thank you. Anyway, the Giants were not like the Patriots. They were coming off an 8-8 season that netted them a certain someone in the draft.
Aaron Ross, cornerback, Texas.
Also in that draft, they picked up Steve Smith in the second round, so that's connection number 2. Oh, and they also picked up Ahmad Bradshaw out of Marshall in the 7th round. You should remember that name for later. Anywho, they dropped the first 2 games against the Cowboys and Packers, remember those 2 teams. Then they won their next 6 games headed into their bye week before they lost to the Cowboys again. And then they finished 10-6, which included that loss to the Patriots in week 17. Come playoff time, they defeated the 9-7 Jeff Garcia-led Buccaneers. Jeff Garcia-led playoff team. And then in the divisional round, they faced the 13-3 Cowboys, who, if you remember, were 2-0 against the Giants this year. But the Giants trailed 14-17 with 13.5 minutes left when Brandon Jacobs took the handoff and pushed ahead for a touchdown. On the Cowboys' final drive, with under 20 seconds left, Romo aired it out for Patrick Creighton, but just overthrew him. And on 4th and 11, the Cowboys' final chance was at hand.
On 4th down. Clock running, intercepted.
Just in time for the Giants to seal the game with an interception. On to Green Bay for the NFC Championship. In typical Green Bay fashion, it was -1 degrees with a wind chill of -23 at kickoff. And then with just under 12 minutes left, the Packers' Mason Crosby kicked the game-tying field goal.
This is a 37-yard try. And the rookie hits it.
Fast forward to around 2.5 minutes left, and the Packers kicked a punt that R.W. McQuarters could not hold on to.
Ugly punt by Ryan. McQuarters hauls it in on the Green Bay side of the 50. Loses the football. Still loose. A couple of Packers had a chance at the ball,
but they recovered anyway. The Giants were now prepared to start their game-winning drive. And here we go. Manning hands off to Bradshaw, picks up a yard, then Manning spikes it. Boom. Sets up Lawrence Tynes. Yes, sir. Here we go. Oh, that's a high snap.
High snap. Feagles gets it down, and it's hooked.
Oh, dear. Maybe the Giants... Maybe they don't deserve to be in this NFC Championship game. Maybe it was a fluke that they made it here. Maybe the Packers deserve to be... Nah, I'm just kidding.
The Giants, Favre looking for driver, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Webster. Corey Webster with the interception. He has taken over at cornerback for the Giants, benched after starting the first 3 games.
Oh boy. Well, enjoy retirement, Brett. And a handful of plays later, the rematch against the Pats was set, and the Giants were going to the Super Bowl. In a surprisingly defensive affair, the score was 7-3 with around 20 seconds left. Brady and the Patriots were driving at the Giants' 44 with 1 timeout left. They were near guaranteed to score on this drive until...
20 seconds left in the half, and the ball's knocked loose. Strahan was in there, Tuck was in there, and Umanura's fighting for the football.
Hey Tom, the Tuck giveth and the Tuck taketh away.
And the Giants take over.
Get it? Because it's Tuck Rule and Justin Tuck.
Umanura
That's not making it in the video. But the game stayed 7-3 for a while as the Giants finally scored a touchdown with 11 minutes and change left from little used wide receiver David Tyree, which was his 6th career touchdown. The Patriots responded with a slightly more known wide receiver, that would be Randy Moss. Anyway, it was his 24th touchdown of the year. And now, with 2 minutes remaining, Eli threw one incompletion.
Low snap. Manning over the middle, too high for Plexico Burress.
Then another.
Manning backpedaling as he throws high and incomplete. Harrison making a play on the ball.
Then finally a completion to Amani Toomer that set up 4th and 1 with the Giants' season hanging in the balance.
3rd down and 10. Another low snap. Manning backpedaling completes to Toomer.
But folks, Brandon Jacobs stepped up and provided a really good second effort that gained the first down.
Brandon Jacobs looked like he got it with that last effort with his right arm.
Then after an uncharacteristic scramble from Eli, it set up a no!
As he let it go, and Asante Samuel came close to a game-ending interception.
Oh, how do you drop that? Oh, no, please, how do you drop that? You gotta catch that! And then on 3rd and 5, it happened.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet, airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree. Inside the 25 and a timeout taken.
Yeah, he held it on his helmet. And yes, that is 2-time All-Pro safety Rodney Harrison. And 3 plays later, Eli floated a pass over the Pats' D to give the Giants a 17-10 lead.
Manning lobs it. Burress alone. Touchdown, New York.
Tom Brady's Hail Mary was unsuccessful the first time.
Company. Spagnuolo has done a brilliant job to this point. 3rd and 20. Brady rolls. Heaves. Moss downfield.
It's caught! It is caught! DeAndre Hopkins! Miraculous!
And it didn't quite work on the next play either.
Brady steps up. Throws. Downfield, broken up. 2 seconds left as the Giants take over.
And just like that, Eli Manning and the New York Giants were Super Bowl champions.
Want to see me run to that mountain and back? You want to see me do it again?
The Patriots did not make the Super Bowl in the 3 years following that defeat, primarily because of a Brady injury, a Brady all-time performance in the other direction, and, of all things, the Sanchez. No, that is not a joke. But they finally made it back to the AFC Championship game where they were hanging on against the Ravens, who had a chance to win before...
The last 2 years, 16 of 16 in the 4th quarter on field goals. 32 yards to tie it. And the kick...
I'm in danger!
You blew it!
Oh, this is beautiful.
Whoa. This is worthless.
It's less than worthless, my boy.
Why are you the way that you are?
In the 4th quarter on field goals. 32 yards to tie it. And the kick...
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of football. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. And you're asking me whether they gave up too much?
Fun fact, exactly 60 days prior, some guy named Justin Tucker walked off a game against Texas A&M.
Out for the game. It's up. The Longhorns win it.
Did you call bank? I called game.
Oh, and Kansas basketball fans did this, which is pretty funny. On the other side of the playoff bracket, the Giants went 9-7. That, as per usual, won the NFC East over the 8-8 Cowboys and the 8-8 Eagles. And, dear viewer, I trust that you can guess which of those teams I wanted to make the postseason.
50-yard punch, 51-yard return, and now Young will try to make it pay off, and the pass is caught.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
They smashed the Falcons with a very weird final score of 24-2 of all things. Then they went back to Lambeau to face the top-seeded Packers again. And again, they once again defeated them. Again. The NFC Championship game was an interesting story, however. The San Francisco 49ers were without Ted Ginn Jr., so he was hurt late in the third quarter of the previous game, and they would miss him, as the backup, Kyle Williams, fumbled on a punt return with 11:06 to go.
Weatherford hits the punt. Williams stays away, and that ball is touched by the Giants inside the 30. Devin Thomas, I believe, thought maybe Kyle Williams touched it.
The loose punt hits the 49er player on the knee. Now, the Giants are not allowed to advance the ball. By rule, it's dead as soon as they pick it up because it's still a punt. But it is the Giants' ball at the 29-yard line where they recovered it. The clock should be reset to 11:08. 11:08, that's what it was when he recovered the ball, and no timeouts are charged. First down.
The Giants scored after that on a pass to Mario Manningham. Remember that name.
Manning, end zone, Manningham for the touchdown.
And then in overtime, it happened again.
Weatherford hits it. Kyle Williams lost the ball. It's recovered by the Giants. Jaquan Williams, the rookie, knocked it out.
Then the Giants again trotted out Lawrence Tynes, who, for the second time in 5 seasons, sent the Giants to the Super Bowl to face the Patriots.
Low snap. The kick is good. And the Giants are going back to the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 46 was, again, a tight game. Down 17-12 with about 5.5 minutes to go in the third, Eli Manning started to engineer a comeback. First, a 33-yard field goal from Tynes.
Been the story of this one so far.
33-yard attempt for Tynes, and that kick is good to make the score 17-15.
Then one of the absolute worst interceptions of Tom Brady's career. I mean, just watch this and remember that Gronk is slightly hobbled at the time.
Here's Brady, and Brady, for the moment, avoids the sack. Slips away. He's going to launch it deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Chase Blackburn. The linebacker is all the way down the field. That play is over at the 8-yard line.
Wow. I mean, wow. Brady, that was something else. I mean, just round of applause for you, good sir. Oh, and fun fact about Chase Blackburn, the guy that made that interception. That's his 3rd career interception. Really emphasizing how stupid Brady looks. Then 2 drives later, from the 12-yard line with 3:46 remaining, Eli Manning again got to work, and he would immediately get some pretty big help.
4-man rush. Eli throwing into traffic on the sideline. They're going to rule it a catch by Manningham.
Wow. That is... I mean, that is one of the greatest catches that's one of the greatest catches in NFL history. Seriously, look at that. But yeah, once again, the Giants had an improbable, incredible, all-time 1 in a million catch from a relative nobody to potentially upset the Patriots. And what do you know, Tyree was on the sideline. Warning, warning, the following move is so high IQ that small-brained NFL fans are advised to stop watching. Go on, I'll wait. No, but seriously, watch this.
2nd and goal. And Bradshaw, and he wanted to stop. He wanted to stop, and he gets into the end zone. That's exactly what New England was doing. They were letting him go into the end zone.
As Al Michaels repeatedly said, Patriots D intentionally let Ahmad Bradshaw score so that they could save a timeout and give Tom Brady some more time. However, unfortunately for the Pats, it was time to count out touchdown Tom.
From the 49. Brady, barring a defensive foul, the game ends here to the end zone. Hernandez is there, tipped and batted. Gronkowski can't get it. Incomplete.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down the ceiling and I got glue on my hands and I got rackets on my fingers. Rackets on my fingers, I got rackets on my fingers.